or high school. You are the leaders of your school and your community. Lines that separate us do not divide us, because we are the youth and we are united. We are united in our call for desegregation of UC Berkeley and of all the UC campuses. Because these are state universities and we have the right to attend these places. I have the right to come to UC Berkeley. I want to say a few words. I want to say a few words about my time as a leader with BAM. I joined BAM in sophomore year. That was a very distant 2 years ago. But let me tell you, those 2 years stick on my mind like it just happened yesterday.
Oh, this one? Speaking to it.
Alright.
Both of them.
Alright. My time with BAM has been the most eye-opening, self-explorative time in my life. In these 2 years, I have had school board occupations where I stood on the rights of all people to have a public education. I want to say a few things about this one school board occupation in which I was arrested. And yes, I know it's hard to believe. Getting arrested. How is that being a leader? Well, it is. As a young person at a school board meeting, speaking out about policies of gentrification, policies that would mean closing elementary schools to drive out the black and brown students of Oakland. I stood on principle and I did something, because we have to make our own change and not depend on politicians, parents, or principals to do that for us. We as youth, we are strong. We have an understanding of power, and we have an intuitive sense that we need to stick together and fight, and that is the only way we can win. At that school board meeting, where I knew I was going to occupy, I was scared. When we were organizing this a few weeks before that, I was so afraid. But in the moment, in that school board meeting, I felt the best I've ever felt in my life. It was while I was being handcuffed that I felt the freest. Because for the first time I was standing on principle and I was standing on the truth. I was fighting racism. And just like you guys are right now, and just being here and just taking that day out of school to show UC Berkeley students and show the world that we are not going to take these completely messed up, these completely segregationist policies that define what Berkeley is right now. I want to say a few things about youth leadership and our importance in this. Right now, we have UC Berkeley students in this room. They are the ones who went around to your classrooms and talked to you and got you here today. And now we need you guys to be leaders and be the representatives of your communities and all those people who cannot be here. Because each and every one of you represents so much more than yourself. You represent your people, your families, your communities. And just, we have nearly 400 people right now. Think of how many people that we truly stand for, that we show all of Berkeley, that we stand for and we feel we need to fight. So, yeah, thank you.